Wait a minute, where I know you from? 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 Wait a minute, where I know you from?
Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, and anyone in between. Good evening. Everyone, and welcome to Rose Racing Series NA Qualifiers live from Qatar. Apologies for the delay. It seems as though one of the IRT men had a small PC issue, and that's why the delay was on. But I'm not alone tonight. I'm joined by Reese. Good evening, Reese. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. Very excited to be here. Obviously, we've got 6 very capable teams all fighting for, well, 1 team out and 5 teams in, so it should be a very good qualifiers.
Yeah, unfortunately, ABE unable to field a lineup this evening, so it will be 6 teams for 5 spots to join BRT in next Wednesday's round 1 at Australia. And if you want to know what the other 9 remaining tracks are, the calendar reveal will be live at the end of this stream, and I think we've cooked up something special. Obviously, as an admin, you can see that calendar, Reese. It's in season 3 calendar in the staff section. Don't leak.
I'll have a look at it now.
But yeah, I think we've cooked up something special. Good evening to everyone in the chat. Good evening to Ramon Noodle Cunt. Good evening to Jamie. Good evening to Ryan McLean, Super Ryan McLean. And Evie Lucas has already invalidated his lap, so we'll go to his teammate Lafitti and Inspo. Good evening. And EVE have gone very strong tonight, Reese, with their lineup. I didn't expect them to bring the top men in, the likes of Lafitti and Alpha Kevin. So it'll be interesting to see if how they do. They should storm this, shouldn't
they? Yeah, I don't know too much about different drivers because I'm not prominently in the esports team. But no, well, like you said, it's a very strong lineup, so they should be expectant to get through.
Yeah, indeed. It would be a huge shock. It'd be like a FA Cup third round upset if EVE did not qualify tonight. But we'll see how we get on. Hello, AMS Adam. Good evening. And Alfie, hello. It is a Rose NA Comms era. The king of assists now dipping his toes into NA, so we'll see how we get on. I do have a lap to show you in a little while from Tech Brutal, and a 20.4 banker from Lafitti, and Ollie Horney goes in P3 with a 20.6. Alpha Kevin's a 20.5. YS Brand a 21 flat. Finn crosses the line on a 21.0 also. This is going to be the best lobby of them all, Reese, because we've got SET in one lobby to come, and then we've got TTRE in one lobby to come. So all the fun and all the action is going to be in this lobby. So tonight.
Yeah, got all the teams. Well, most of the teams in one lobby, so a lot of laps going to come in this one in particular. I do want to point out, FG Callum did spin on his outlap, so maybe the nerves get into him a little bit. I don't know if he's allowed to reset the track as well, but I don't know.
Hopefully people didn't see it. It's a pen if it is. Also, a wrong livery is also a pen. And those who are familiar with the Rose Racing Series, who used to be Claret's Cooking Series, will know that there's a certain AMS member who likes to report stickers and wing mirrors. So I'm sure a whole livery wouldn't be above his repertoire if AMS were to struggle tonight. I'm not going to name any names who's got the wrong livery, but here is Christian.
No, we already see people in the low 20s. I think the fastest lap time off the assist was a 20.3, so potentially already going past that. Maybe after the second runs. No, there's some very quick drivers making their mark already.
Yeah, and Elias 20.5. Yeah, it was a 20.3 for the assist yesterday, but we also saw a Ringer bottle of 0.2. So there was a scope to go faster, and I'm sure he was not very happy with himself at the end of that. But that is the end of the banker laps then. AMS Knight currently in P6 for 20.8 and 8 temps at the moment, covering the P1 to P10. Evie, Lucas and Fabio, who's on screen now, yet to set a lap. But yeah, the viewers are just starting to creep up as well. We're at 27. Good evening anyone new in the chat who hasn't been here before. Go Jets in 6 minutes and 55, buddy. You can start crying about ads as you normally do. And Evie Lucas is
sorry,
on a
we
lap.
do have he just started his lap. He's the only car on track that is on a lap, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I think it did look quite neat through the first sector. I did click off by accident, so he might have bottled without me looking. As you said, EV are the strongest, so he will be looking to go fastest probably here. Starting his runs later than the others. I don't know if that's on purpose or if he did invalidate his first couple laps.
He did at turn 1. Unfortunately. Yeah, I think Pro Ultra and the gang there, they just want to get it done. Get the job done, no nonsense. Get themselves qualified. Yeah. See you in Australia next Wednesday.
See him go over the line. It's a 20.499. That should be.
That's class.
You probably should see him through with that lap time. I'm trying to decipher who's who. I assume Alpha Kevin and Latifi all in the same team.
Yeah, the top 3 currently are EVE.
Oh,
IRT are 4th, 6th and 11th.
I think it would be a major upset if they do not get through.
Yeah,
especially after they've locked the front 3 spots.
FG are in a bit of trouble at the moment. 20.6 for Ollie Horney. 21.0 for FG Callum, and if Fabio fails to set a lap, he'll be slam dunk with a 124 flat.
Which isn't the quickest of lap times.
Still quicker than me.
Fair play. Everyone out on track now, apart from Christian, and I do see his car coming out of the pit lane. Latifi in the first sector was 5 thousandths up. But interestingly, through that, I don't know what corner it is. I'm gonna guess and say 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn 7, maybe. I do see a lot of the drivers flashing with their rear end, which means they're either in non or below 10% battery, or the game's just lying to me. So maybe a use of non just to get easier traction on their laps potentially. I'm a bit too slow for all the battery nonsense.
Vega.
Very good.
Oh, there you go. Lafitte takes it straight back off him. Finds a lot of time. Alpha Kevin's and Lucas back into the pits along with Ollie Horney. But yeah, times are getting quicker. 20.2 for Lafitte and Elias, and Ludek finds just under 2.5 temps and goes into P5. AMS Knight is the next one we're going to cover, coming through that turn 7. And in response to your flashing back light, there is a double right. If I'm right in what I say, there's a double right-hander on this track where the guys go into none, and that gives them that little push to go down the final straight towards the line.
Right. Yeah, probably. Again, I'm not that good, so I don't know what these guys are doing with the battery. But I forgot what I was going to say. It's quite interesting, but I've forgotten. Oh yeah, we've already got 2 drivers surpassing the quickest times from yesterday. Monday? Was it Monday?
It was Monday, yeah.
Yeah. Latifi and Ilias, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, have surpassed that time.
Yeah, AMS Knight jumps up to P7 with a 20.6, and his teammate Finn has invalidated. We do have a lap time from Fabio Maya, and that is a 20.7. So everyone has set laps now. No 84s in the building. I don't think anyone else is on a lap, are they? Ah, Christian is. And he's just over half a tenth up. He's a little bit off the pace so far. Still only half a tenth up. So maybe all his time is to be found in Sector 3. Who knows? Kai, good evening. How are you, mate?
Yeah, Christian will be looking to match his teammates' efforts. Because as of now, he is 7/10 off. Like you said, there could be time lying in that final sector. There was, but only about 2/10.
Yeah, 21.0. So 7.5 temps now cover all 12 drivers. And Lucas and Alpha Kevin already coming out for a third run. Maybe they can think they can squeeze a 4th here.
Yeah, from my knowledge, the latest you can go out is around 7 minutes 40, if I'm correct. Not too certain on that. But they'll be right on the knife's edge if they do manage to get 2 more laps in.
Yeah, it'll be a tight squeeze. Obviously, track cutting in qualifying is banned. So
I'll keep an eye out for that. EV Lucas. I don't know if this is an in-lap, but if it was, he's been doing it in style, because that rear end kicked out a lot to them. He did invalidate, it was a lap. I'm surprised to see most drivers coming out now, instead of going out later for the better track conditions. That could just be a myth on this game, and the track never gets better. I would not be surprised at this point.
Lucas has invalidated again, so that's 2 out of 3 runs the poor lad's invalidated, but he will have enough time to go in and get another set of tyres on and come out again. His teammate Alpha Kevins is just coming up to the Sector 2 split. He was half a tenth up in Sector 1, and he's 100th of a second up again now in Sector 2, so he will also have that option of coming back into the pits if he wants. If he doesn't think he's found the time that he needs. He's just coming around turn 16 now, so we'll see if he goes into the pits or not. No, he's going to finish this one, and he makes his way up to the line, and he finds 3/100ths of a second, and that's a 20.4.
Yeah, I think most of the reasons why Affiti and Ilias have gone out now is if they're not happy with their improvement, or they're not improving at all, they can pit, get a fresh set of tyres on there, assuming they all went for the softer allocation, which is it's a no-brainer. You would, as Lafitte is 100th up in that first sector.
Yeah, I think Elias is about the same in Sector 1. We're right on board with him. There is a AMS car, I think. Yeah, YS brand a little bit further up. Is he on a lap? No, he's not. We were just talking about your lineup, Pro Ultra, to be honest.
Lafitte, I think, was free. Oh, he did invalidate. So if he did that before, he was still improving. But
And Elias
His
comes
pit.
back into the pits also. Alpha Kevin's
So-
invalidated.
Neither driver happy with that lap. Obviously,
Oh.
Lafitte did invalidate.
Ludek has spun it coming out of turn 7. So it is Finn.
Should still have.
Yeah, Finger. So he should have enough time to get that round, shouldn't he?
Yeah. Should only take, I think it's 40 seconds to get back in the pits when you're there. But if he double stacks, potentially, he could be in the same pit box as another driver, even though there's 11 spots. I think one has to be sharing the pit box with another driver. So he could stop another driver from getting a lap in.
Fingerts up to P3 with 20.4.
Not surprising because I don't think he was up there before. I wasn't
No.
looking properly.
No, it's a good improvement from Finn. That Ramon will be happy.
And I think Christian starts a lap now. If he doesn't improve here, it could be a major upset for IRT. Obviously, both of their drivers right now, or two of them have the 3, doing very well, but one of them in the 21s, which you don't really want to be in, especially when all the teams in this competition are so quick.
No, and a driver who does need to find some time is Christian. He's back out on his what will be his final flying run, and he's invalidated. Oh dear, a 21.0 for Christian. Unless he's got the fuel to go again.
Yeah. And FGE as well. They need to get some more time, especially Callum. He's also on a 21.0, 3 tenths off one of his teammates and 4 tenths off of the other. He is usually up there, but I'm not sure, with this caliber of drivers, if he will be up there. Finn Gertz will not be out for another run. That is his qualifying over.
Yeah, so the first one to have a stab at it then is the famous Oliver Hornby. More known for DNFing in the pits than anything else. He's looking to improve at 20.6.
You want to be aiming for a 29. Well, anything in the 29s in the first sector is very good. But to be honest, it all depends on the ERS usage. And you can see a 29.8. It depends how much battery he did use in that first sector, though. He has got about 70%. You can see from his steering wheel, if you're on board with him, as he makes his way through the twisty section. That corner that he's just gone through, it's a very difficult one to get right. For me, I don't know what to do through that corner. To cut the curb, leave the curb alone, and just focus on exit. A very tricky corner indeed.
Indeed.
Rounds the flat corner. DRS detection goes through that. They'll have every DRS though, because it is qualifying. Right on the limit through that final corner, and for Ollie Hornby, it is a 20.4, a 2/10 improvement. He will be happy with that, you would think.
Indeed.
And FG Callum, he has spun, I think, so it's a 21 flat guaranteed for him. His FG teammate Fabio is also, I don't know if is he pushing? I think he is. 20.1 from Ilias.
Wow.
Very good time. 3 tenths quicker. Oh, is it 3 tenths? I think it was 3 tenths quicker than anything that happened on Monday.
Yeah, Alpha Kevin's goes into P3. Oliver Hornby's wheel disconnected mid-lap apparently.
Well, he's done well to get a 20.4 if that is the case. But I assume it's a different lap that's happened on. Lafitte, I think he was a bit up after the first sector, so he could be stealing P1 from Ilias here. He's had a big snap. That's invalidated his lap.
Fabio.
Yep.
Or is it Ludek's gone right off final corner. Cheers, mate. He's gone straight on at a right. What's he doing?
Fabio to the line. 20.6. I don't know if that will be enough for FGE. Or AMS. Are AMS out? Well, not
AMSY
out,
Esperan's
but
20.7.
I think Callum's 21 flat will just kill any time that Ollie set. Do you think FG will be bottom? Yeah. I
You
don't even
best
have to work
depart
that
and go
out.
and get that second lobby set up, my friend.
Oh, that is true.
So Jace Reese is gonna drop the lobby. Oh shit, I forgot your host.
Right.
And that's it. That's lobby 1 done and dusted. New TikTok for you. Have a day off, Kai, will you, lad?
Right.
Oh. So it is Elias then who tops the bill with a 20.137, just over a tenth clear of Lafitti. Alpha Kevin's in P3, and then it's Oliver Hornby, a good qualifying for Ollie. He'll be happy with that in P4. Finn gets P5, and then it's EV Lucas with a 0.4, Ludet 0.5, Knight and Fabio on a 0.6, 0.7s for YS Brand and Christian, and FG Callum on a 21.0. Will that 21.0 come back and bite him on the backside? We'll find out in a little while once Moser gets the sheets done. I'm going to take a short break, and when we come back, lobby 2, which is just SET, and that's it. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere, I'll be back.
Just books in the house, just books.
You don't know what I've been doing. I'm not at home, crying for you. You let me go. You did me a favor. I ain't out here waiting. Yeah, I'm out celebrating. I'm with my girls at the party, rocking that body, looking at him and they're looking at me. Yeah, he looking at me. Yeah, he looking at me. I'm coming in solo, dipping down low, doing my thing, spending money on me. Yeah, spending money on me. Yeah, spending money on me. Baby, you know that I'm gold. You out of time, left me outside in the cold. You play my mind, I hit my heart out of dry. It's off the line, it's off the line. All you motherfuckers drinks on me, on me. Pouring out the goose in VIP. I'll be dancing on the floor, don't bother me. So please, I think you better leave your message at the beep. Cause I'm out, I'm busy right now. I'm not coming over. I'm not crying for you no more, baby. Thought I told ya, I'm not going around.
A million sins running through my mind. I'm staring at hellfire in its eyes. Heaven seems so far away. Take me to a darker place. It's a price I wanna pay. So I wait. Feeling like a rebel, getting into trouble. Vision going double, oh double tonight. Feeling like a rebel, dancing with the devil. On another level, oh level tonight. Like a rebel, I get so high when I fall from grace. A seductive thrill, I can't help it.
Yep. They won't be tripping over each other, hopefully. Just 3 people. It's probably most advantage to be in the last lobby, so you don't have to push too hard to know, well, you know what you need to set, really.
Yeah, we saw it last night
These-
that I think it was CRE and XPG that were. No, definitely CRE that were comfortably through, and they decided to try and ego the ego the lobby and try and get faster times.
Yeah. But they pretty much do have. They do know what they need to set because. Well, there's only one more team after them. Is that AMS? No, it's not AMS, is it? I forgot what team it is. I'll go check.
I do have some news, and we'll go over to the Rose Pad, where we'll see the live timing sheet. Oh, and the browser has disconnected. Let me get that back up a second.
All cars are on track at the moment. I'll check. Yeah, it's TTRE in the last lobby, so they will have the most advantage knowing what to set. SCT pretty much have that privilege as well.
Yeah, I'll just fix this live on stream. I can't do it off stream, so I've got to do it on stream. I'm sorry for that. But so the breaking news is congratulations to EVE, AMS, and IRT. You are qualified. So congratulations to Pro Ultra and the gang, to Ramon and the gang, and to Kinkstas and the gang. IRT, AMS, EVE. Job done for you guys. We'll see you next Wednesday in Australia. And thanks to Mozza for getting the sheet done so quickly. First laps are coming in now. Who've we got first?
Anton.
So they've all gone out together. So we're gonna get some action, then we're gonna get some downtime, then we're gonna get some action, then some downtime.
Yeah. Well, they could have been nice about it, and Anton's invalidated.
Anton's
so
been very
next
nice
car
about
is
it.
Unai. Yeah, I was going to say they could have been nice about it and all gone out at separate times, but I think Anton's realised that now and he validated on purpose. And Sonic invalidates, so the only car on a lap is Unai right now. It's set a 30.1 in the first set, which was 3/10 slower than what Ollie Hornby set in that final session. Obviously, no track improvements as of yet, because we are in the first 3 minutes of qualifying. Flat out section does have a decent amount of battery that he can burn to the line. He could have been in none there, but I wasn't checking. Just downshift to 6. It's another invalidation, so they've all invalidated the laps. And I think they will be pitting. Oh, no, some people are staying out. I think he does take out the brake, the RRS board, and Unai invalidates this one next to the final corner. So unfortunate for him, he did miss the pit lane as well. So we go on board with Anton again.
Set Sonic is the only one who hasn't got a flashing fuel light, so maybe he's gonna set the lap. Finn G1236, welcome to the stream, mate. Good evening. Hope you're well.
Interesting.
Our viewers have dropped dramatically. We've gone from 37 to 10.
Yeah, I think that's because everyone's seen who is going through. Although at the moment, SET, one driver was on a lap, they've invalidated, and they did start their lap with like 11% battery, so that would have been a very good lap. And Sonic, he is on a lap, but he has 100% battery. So I don't think we're going to see any time still.
No.
This could be a generational SET battle.
Okay, so while they are going back into the pits and not setting laps, let's watch a lap. So this is BRT Tech, and he's done a video for me to show you what a NA lap should look like, and this lap was in the 19s.
God.
If it works.
You just play it. I don't even know. I don't think Champions League's my first fan, unfortunately. Hopefully next season. You could get it this year, to be fair. Actually, I don't even know where you are in the league. Ball heading.
Just like technically. ATX James, how are you, mate? No, it is 19. Have I just seen someone ego in Tech Brutal in the chat? Replay mode is clearly used line. Have a day off, James. Jesus Christ.
You could see on that lap, he's always on the edge of the track limits. That's how you extract a lap around here. You need full speed, very high minimum speed through the corners. 19 around here is very impressive. I don't even know. I know I was saying like 20.6s, so 7/10 off, not ideal. But we do have Anton starting a lap. Hopefully they don't invalidate again, so we have nothing to talk about again. Here it comes down the straight. Using the esports line with less bumps. You can see how close they are just to invalidating on that straight. And that would be quite embarrassing if you cost your team the chance of qualifying by invalidating on the straight. Team boss would not be very happy about that.
No, indeed. A lot of yap going on in the Discord at the moment about IRT's livery. I think FGE are sat there waiting to report it if anything happens. They're currently at risk of being eliminated. So they have that in their locker. That IRT livery is a 0.5 pen. So if they need to use it, I'm sure they will.
But IRT could get revenge because someone not to be named that's in FGE, that's Callum, did reset to track. So
Yeah.
I don't know. They could report it back.
We'll see what happens.
Well, I've been talking about the feud between IRT and FGE. Anton has been going through the lap and not invalidating. No one on SCT is invalidated yet. Does go to the line with the 20.4. Sonic gets a 21 flat, which is a bit iffy for a banker, and it's a 20.8. Is that right to get through? The average should be about a 20.7, 20.8, something like that.
I'm just looking at the sheet, and Mozza has overwritten the times with Anton, Unai, and Sonic. Let me just whip that into the sheet. 84 point.
They cutting corners to go back to the pits.
That's also illegal.
I don't know, they were just exceeding track limits a little bit, and this United is very guilty of that. I do say so myself. They're all on invalid laps apart from Sonic on their in lap. That's what I'm going to say. It all, well,
Okay,
United
so
goes into...
at the moment, they are 6/1000ths of a second away. No, 6/100ths of a second away.
Okay.
I think it is.
But you will most likely see that much of an improvement on their final runs. Of course, that was a banker. I don't know too much about Sonic if he can go faster. If he is in no assist, you probably do expect your drivers to be at least like a 20.8 maybe.
Yeah, so at the moment, FG are on an 80.729 average, and SET are on an 87.94. So if Sonic can find a couple of attempts somewhere, they are golden, and that pushes FG down to P5 and at risk.
Yep. Now they're going to sit in the garage. Maybe they'll probably go out just in case. Yeah, they are already going out. Just to make sure if they do invalidate or they're not happy with the lap, they can't box. All they need is a couple, maybe a tenth and a half improvement by one of the drivers, or 2 tenths, and they're through, aren't they? So, yeah. Collectively, they need about 2 tenths. Anton's wasting no time getting back out the garage. Sonic's still in there at the moment. Maybe he is just waiting to see what these two can set. No pun intended. Lap time wise. Quite interesting that Anton's been the first one out on track every time. He just wants some camera time or something. He did go out with 3.3 laps of fuel, so I don't know why, because you won't have enough time to do a lap and then come back in. So it's just an extra kilogram of fuel in the car for no reason, I think. But each to their own.
Just saw an
Starts the lap.
TTRE trying to do a lineup change after the deadline.
Oh, isn't that a half-second penalty? Yeah, to LR last night. Anyway, here we go on board with Anton. He has a massive slide into turn 1. That will not be helping his lap time whatsoever. Sonic's still in the pits, so he does believe in his 2 teammates. Although Sonic could have just gone accidentally for balanced or harder allocation, hence why he's not out, because he does not want to be using their used set tyres. And Anton has invalidated. That is very costly at this stage of qualifiers, when you need that improvement to beat FGE.
Yeah.
FGE obviously the only team they need to beat as it stands. It does improve in the first sector. I didn't catch how much it was though. It was about half a tenth.
That's some of what they need.
Yeah. That was very close track limits on the exit and on entry. It's quite impressive that he didn't invalidate there. It's about a tenth. Could be enough. Maybe he could find a little bit of time in the last sector. He's right, like taking a lot of risks with the track limits. Has about 19% battery as approaches the final corner. With the battery on, he's going to go over the line. What improvement would it be? 1.35. That could be enough, maybe just. I think it would be very, very tight.
I'll do it live. 80.723 puts their average still 2/100ths away. FG on at 80.729 and SET on an 80.749. So all eyes will turn to Sonic to see if he can find that time.
Yeah, Unai. Oh wait, no, he just set that up, didn't he? He will not have enough time unless he's not fueled up for another. This will be his final lap. Well, that was his final lap. No more laps for him. All eyes on Sonic and Anton. I'm pretty certain Sonic did go for the soft. Didn't go for the soft eradication. I think he would have been out on track already. So that could have been. Well, that could be a massive mistake from them. Could prove costly.
Indeed, 2.5 minutes to go.
Not seen any movement in the go on that way. As soon as I started saying that.
A new
They are in
follower.
sync, so not very coordinated from the two.
Yeah, look at them. They're both going to come out at the same time.
And
What we got?
see another car.
A new
coming in
follower.
as well.
IRT Hayden and Finn G. Thanks very much for the follow, guys. That takes me over to 1,060. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate the support as always. And so AI use is banned. However, it doesn't make any more sense now, does it? Because the AI do not warm up your tyres for you in the recent update, if you didn't know.
They're not. That's mad. I'm happy they've done that because you shouldn't really be joining league races just to pause in the middle of quali or anything. And retires, he knows he can't get another lap in.
Yeah, Unai Vega is done. I'm just talking to Tech about what James said.
Who's James?
The guy who in the stream chat who said Tech was using line in that lap.
No.
So all eyes will turn towards Sonic, and the only reason for that is because he can find the most time in that lap compared to what everyone else has found. If he finds 2/100ths of a second, Reese, it's game over for FGE.
See, Anton's still taking a lot of risks with that line down the straight. I don't know. You could argue that he's been off the track there, but I don't know if the game picks up on that anymore. It does look like he just maybe went off for a split second. I know the track limits are very lenient in that last sector. You can actually just go off.
Yeah, I saw an assist. The car went off. All four wheels off the track, and it never gave him a warning.
Then around other parts of the lap, it would be very strict. It's very confusing. But Anton was 800ths up in the first sector. That's enough, I think. Maybe not a split across three ways.
21-0 from Sonic. He's invalidated.
Oh, so now it all lies on Anton.
He's
10th
found a
up
10th.
will be enough. But
You don't know. We'll see.
can he keep the improvement across the lap? He probably knows that Sonic's invalidated. He knows that Unai is out of the session. So all eyes on him. To the line, will it be enough? Yes. So SET are through.
Are
Sonic
they?
go over the line anyway. He did
Are
find
they?
a 10th.
Are
think
they
they
through?
are.
They are, yeah. 80.703. Just make sure I got that right. So Anton sets a 80.359.
I can't
Unai
believe.
sets an 80.723. And Sonic sets an 81.028. And their average is 80.703. That puts them into P4 and qualified. Congratulations to SET.
Yeah.
You got another lobby to go and set up, I'm afraid, my friend.
Yeah, I've had to restart my game.
And we'll take a short break, and we will be back in a few moments' time. Don't go anywhere.
Just books in the house. Just books.
You don't know what I've been doing. I'm not at home, crying for you. You let me go. You did me a favor. I ain't out here waiting. Yeah, I'm out celebrating. I'm with my girls at the party, rocking that body, looking at him and looking at me. Yeah, he looking at me. Yeah, he looking at me. I'm coming in solo, dipping down low, doing my thing, spending money on me. Yeah, spending money on me. Yeah, spending money on me. Baby, you know that I'm gold. You out of time, left me outside in the cold. You play my mind, I hit my heart out of dry. It's off the line, it's off the line. All you motherfuckers drinks on me, on me. Pouring out the goose in VIP. I'll be dancing on the floor, don't bother me. So please, I think you better leave your message at the beep. Cause I'm out, I'm busy right now. I'm not coming over. I'm not crying for you no more, baby. Thought I told ya I'm not gonna wait around.
A million sins running through my mind. I'm staring at hellfire in its eyes. Heaven seems so far away. Take me to a darker place. It's some price I wanna pay. So I pay. Feeling like a rebel, getting into trouble. Vision going double, oh double tonight. Feeling like a rebel.
trying to.
Sam is the first one out on track.
Column N Z to A.
Oh, Sam very almost spun it. Oh, he's still.
And again.
Some good car control shown there to not spin that. Maybe just getting those tyres warm. Well, I'm sure he'll claim that. These Hamzas start the lap. Well, gonna start a lap a bit further away, just so we can have a bit of time to breathe between Sem and Zyra's lap.
Just seen Tech go after James in another Twitch chat, in a Discord chat. Sorry, Eli, I'm very well, sir. How are you, mate? I see you had a shocker in BBC.
As usual.
Oh, someone else who knows Eli, love it.
Yep.
Sem, then, the first driver to start us off on a lap. I'll
Yep,
try and do the sheet live if I can.
That'd be very nice, but I hope they don't beat it on the first run, because then it'll be a very boring 10 minutes, I'm pretty sure. We need someone to invalidate so we can drag this on a little longer.
If they do beat it, I will ask Kazan if he can get them to retire and we can wrap it up and go and finish watching Liverpool PSG.
Been a bit of a scruffy lap from Sam, if I do say so myself.
He's the one they wanted to swap out just a minute ago.
Oh, that'll be why then. Also, Hams is retired, so no going off early as of now.
Retired or invalidated?
Invalidated, sorry.
You scared me then. And if that was a 124 and an absolute elimination, if he'd have done that.
Yeah.
20.8.
I'm sorry, but that did not look like a 20.8. I don't want to be rude to Sem, but it didn't look like he hit a single apex that whole lap.
He's
But
using grip
these
hacks.
Yeah, but sometimes these quick drivers, they can look like they're having a horrid lap, and they'll go like 6 tenths quicker than everyone else. So maybe just getting on the throttle better than everyone else, braking a bit better, more minimum speed, something.
So at the moment, with the laps that they've got, they're on an 81.927. That's with Hamza on a default time.
Yeah, you can't really compare because I'm sure Hamza will go quicker than a 1:24. Maybe he won't. Maybe that's his goal, not to set a lap, because he is slower than a 1:24. I very much doubt it. See both drivers.
Did you manage to cast your eye over that calendar?
Yeah, it's quite a good calendar.
I thought it was alright. Yeah.
Yeah, some of them are not good at it, but they're good to commentate on. So, yeah, should be a good season with that. Nations, have I messed up the lobby?
Why?
People aren't ghosting. I think it's fine because we're all on the same team anyway. I put it on player to player off.
Oh, that's okay.
I don't know what that means. Oopsie.
There's only one
Well,
team,
sure.
so if they
Yeah.
block, they're blocking themselves. So fuck them.
But I don't think they're going to report themselves. So.
No. Hello, Matty. How are you, mate? So Hamza then. Just as he comes out on track, we'll go over to... Oh, it's died again. The live sheet's disconnected.
We're never gonna know who's gonna get eliminated then. I think, didn't you say average was like a 0.7?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just hope these two don't give each other a toe. It'll be my fault.
Good to hear. Okay, Matty, welcome in, bud. Good to see you as always. Thanks for your continued support. One of my mods loves a prediction, does Matty, actually.
You could give us another prediction. Who's going to get eliminated, FG or TTRE? And the last way possible, I hope, is FGE, so they all retire. Well, not FGE, I meant all the TTRE boys.
He's a BRT OG, is Matty, one of the first ever members of Bunga Racing Team.
Very nice. Hamza is on a lap, isn't he?
Yeah,
It's
he's
a
at a
29.9 in the first sector.
Yeah, high 29. It's not looking good.
I have seen drivers in the 30s in the first sector. Maybe just saving a bit of battery for the last.
Yeah, there you go. Interesting factlet, one to tell at parties. Matty 1929 was one of the first ever drivers to race in a competitive race for Bunga Racing Team. There you go. For those who needed some education. And Hamza sets a 0.8. So let's have a look what that does. 80.840. Oh.
Should see what Zyro sets in the first sector. It's right on the limit. So 29.9. Hamza invalidates.
Yeah, he's on an in lap, so that's okay. Sam is 3/100ths up. So they're on at 80.874 at the moment.
Yep. Oh, and that's an invalidation for Sam.
Oh,
It's not looking good. But Zyro, 2/10 up in the middle sector.
Yeah, if he can hook us up.
Looks like he is right on the edge of track limits. Oh, that was very lucky to not be an invalidation.
He is a lucky boy.
Oh, he's
he's cooked.
Completely missed that apex.
It's going to
Will
cost
be
him.
20. Yeah, cost him about a 10th.
And he's set.
Looks like it should be more.
80.887.
Zyro's going on another. Or did he finish at that?
He finished the lap.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they're on a 80.842 at the moment. So they are just over a 10th away from where they need to be. Hey
Yeah,
Tech,
we could all
you
collectively.
dirty
getting
line
about-
abuser.
Yeah. Carson goes in the chat and says that he lost 2/10 with that missed corner. So pressure is on for TTRE. Sort off. They've got 8 minutes. They're hiding out now. They will get 2 more runs in if they're gone out laps and in laps.
I'm just trying to fix this sheet quickly so that I can filter it. My bad, I'll turn the line off. Yeah, yeah. Matty's a line-only driver. Go on the Matty. Love that.
2 drivers on track now. Zyro did just go into the pits. He'll only have time for one more run, or he'll go out now, and just in case he isn't happy with the lap or invalidates, he'll get back into the pits and get another fresh set of tyres on.
Tell me I've got to go through all these fucking cells individually, man. Oh no, do it that way. Happy days.
Sam starts a lap. Oh, Zyro's coming out right ahead of him. Please don't give him a tow. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Anyway, Sam through turn 1. Doesn't take as much of the curb as you would think. Do want to take a lot more curb at this corner as well. Doesn't take as much curb as you think they would. It's very close to invalidation. I've just dropped my bottle. Sam is 500ths up. I don't know. You say quali time is around like a 7.5, something like that. So at stands, he would be right on par with that.
Oh shit. I'm making a fucking mess of this sheet.
Sem coming up to the set 2 split. It's a 10th.5. Will be on par for will be on set for a 26.5. So would be quicker than FG's average time. As it stands, he needs to not muck up the final corner. He does a good job of it. To the line, it's a 20.62. Very good lap from the TTRE driver. Hamza 200ths up in the set 2 split. Does invalidate that around that final corner. He pulls into the pits. Now Zyro's go with a lap. I do want to thank the TTRE boys for not taking advantage of my stupidness. Getting a tow. A lot of speed taken into that corner by Zyro. He is 600ths down. So maybe that slide did cost him a fair bit of time. Short shift into 5th gear through that corner. I doubt is the right option. Or am I just that bad? I'm going too slow. Who knows? Got all that battery to burn. He has saved quite a bit of battery from the first sector, and it shows he's 600ths up on his lap times. RRS. I think he did just go off track. Me and Rose discussed it earlier. In that last sector, you can go off, but you can't go on the inside curve there, Zyro. That is an invalidation for him.
Pressure's
So
on.
it's- yeah.
Pressure is on TTRE right now.
I can't even see how long's left, but Sam's in low fuel mode, so we're about to see how long is left. It is 3 minutes 25. As long as they don't double stack into the pits, they should be fine getting a lap in. No double stacking. Will come down to the final runs for TTRE, whether they make the tournament or not. I think this is the best one we could have asked for, really, for it to go down to the final run, entertainment-wise.
Oh,
See how it's
indeed.
going out already. We could have just had one where someone's from a driver to the first session, a default 24, something like that, where we already know who's going to go out. But no, they've given us a decent bit of entertainment. Hamza, the only one out on track. With 2 minutes 30 on the clock, we will have to start heading out. Do see pit crew member, running out of the garage to indicate the car to go. I think there's still one more car yet to go, and it's Zyro. Yep, you can see the marshal running out the garage. Him to go out as well.
I am making a fucking mess of this sheet, I tell you. Oh dearie me.
Caden in the chat says, sorry.
Mozza's gonna have a fucking heart attack when he sees what I've done to his sheet. I've absolutely butchered it.
But Caden in the chat says Hamza will improve his teammate in another league. So putting all of his faith in the TTRE driver.
Okay, so
Well,
as it stands, they're on an 80.784, and the cut-off time is an 80.729. So if you've got
600ths in it.
if you've got anything in the tank now, TTRE, now is the time to find it.
Here comes Hamza. Not the greatest line through turn 1, but, you know, like I said earlier, these guys can take the completely wrong lines and somehow be so quick. Well, I'm just always taking the wrong line. I didn't realise it. But no, right up against the limits of the track. This will be a decent first sector. That shows taking advantage of that double flake into that corner. Actually yanking the wheel into the corner. Was about 600ths up in that first sector. If they all collectively do that, that will be just enough, I'm pretty sure. A lot of inside curb there, and a lot of exit curb as well. We've got the ERS to burn. Going into this flat out section, they're all on laps at the moment.
Ooh,
Hamza, 1.6 tenths. This could be enough. I think it will be enough. Will it? Divided by 3, be about 400ths. So, still need improvements from the other drivers. Oh, other driver. I think Zyro in particular.
yeah.
He hasn't got much batch going to the line, but he comes across the line now. 2 tenths. I think that might be enough. I think it will have to be enough because.
It's not. It's not.
Oh. But Sem's 2 tenths up in the middle sector.
Do you know
He's
the
absolutely
gap?
flying.
Do you want to know the split?
Is it like 1,000th?
It is 1,000th of a second, yeah. SET. No, they're in. They are in.
Oh. So
They're
Sem, whether Sem does, won't matter.
Yeah, they're
He's
a
gonna cross the
1,000th
line.
away of SET, but they have done it, and that confirms it.
Yeah, very good showing for leaving it right until the end. Just making sure that we have a late night. For sure. Zyro will be the last one to come across the line. No more lobbies I have to set up. Thank the Lord. And it's at 20.6. And, oh, Jesus, Hamza. He's definitely not on another lap. And if he is, he's not going very quick, and he has invalidated. FG are out. And I think you did predict, I don't know if this was off stream just before, FG could be out.
Yep.
Saw them as a less stronger team. And you were right.
I also don't think this is the end of it.
Yeah, reports will come down. I think that will be the definitive point this evening.
So,
Would he crash over the line?
as it stands, TTRE went third.
Okay.
So there it is. TTRE went P3 with that lap.
Well, they're lucky they didn't sub out Sem, because if they hadn't, it could have been a completely different story, potentially.
Yeah. I doubt they'll thank me for that.
Yeah. Maybe you were the reason why ETRE got through.
I stopped the reserves from coming in.
Well, all I'm going to say is stay tuned to the announcement channels. So you could see well, a team. Oh, originally it was going to be FGE, but it might not be after that. You never know.
I tell you what, I am going to do is I am going to just add a pen.
Okay.
And see what that does. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If they report IRT and they get a 0.5 pen, they are still through.
Well, fair play to IRT because that's a very, good achievement. They get a half-second pen and still go through. It's very impressive.
Yeah, indeed. So I will update the announcements channel in a short moment's time. But yeah, congratulations then, just to recap, congratulations to EVE who finish in P1, IRT in P2, TTRE in P3, thank me later Kaizen, P4 is AMS and P5 is SET, and you'll all be joining BRT next week in Australia. I'd like to thank everyone for coming in tonight, and Reese, thank you very much for your co-cons, pal.
No problem.
Hopefully we get to do some more comms together, but yeah, stay tuned guys, all into the Discord now. The calendar is going live in a couple moments time, and failing that I'll see you for BBS conference on Friday. Take care, all the best.
Bye bye.